And by second, I meant third. So this part, I'm just gonna put down my pick for this because it's you do it with your fingers, yeah. So it's Stairway, and yeah, I messed up, but it just throws in a G because it sounds nice. There it goes. You know, I'm just gonna sing through that part because I'm such a crap teacher. I apologize, but here we go. Um, and played the first thing that came to our heads. Just so happened to be the best song in the world. It was the best song in the world. And it saved our butts. Now that's weird, huh? Yeah. So what you're gonna do is it's just basically Stairway to Heaven. So if you know how to play Stairway to Heaven, you already got this part down, basically. But if you don't, I'm here to help you because you just need to know this one part. So you're gonna get your index and you're gonna rest it on these three strings on the G and the G, the B, and the E. And what you're gonna do is you're gonna get your ring finger and put it on the D of the 7th fret, and your index will be lying on the 5th fret. And then you just use your fingers to go down. And what I guess you're supposed to do most. I mean, I'm not a classical player, so I don't know how to Tommy Emmanuel this, but I do know basic rules. And what it is you always start with your thumb. So you're gonna start on that, on the D of yeah, and you're just gonna walk it down, and you're gonna basically be using these fingers. So if you can look at this hand. Yeah, so just then the next part's different. So what you're gonna do, it's gonna be this basically the same. It's the same. No, it's not. So walk down with that chord shape. Next part, you're gonna keep your index barred, but you're gonna move. Instead of having your ring finger there, you're gonna put your middle finger on the fret before on the 6th. So, and then you're gonna put your pinky on the high E of the 7th fret. So it'll go from that, and on this, instead of just going down with your thumb, you're gonna use your thumb and your ring finger to pluck both the bass note, which is your lowest note of the chord, and then the highest note. So you go, yeah, and then that's gonna go. Oops. And that's just basically the same thing because you're gonna go. So you pluck those two, and you go middle finger, index finger, and then ring finger. I wish I had better equipment to show you guys, but until then, I mean, if you are having a hard time with that, I mean, you probably could just walk it down, and it would still sound nice. I mean, it'd lose kind of that, but you don't want to do that. You want to learn it the way the D does, even though I do some things my own way. But yeah, so enough blabbering. We'll get on to the second part, or the third part of this. So you've already learned now you're gonna move this just over one, and you're gonna move your index up to be the base now. And that's the same. Picking pattern as the last one, and so that will be, I'm gonna name your. This probably should have done this at the beginning of the video, but I'm naming your fingers now. 1, 2, 3, 4. So same as last time. It's gonna be 1 and 4, 2, 3, or 3, 2, 4. I'll let you see my hands. I wish I could let you see this better, but let's just do this. So you walk down. Those two. Then you, again, move it up just one so you can have that in the base right there. Same picking pad. And this part then you go to a D, just a D chord, a regular D chord. And this is just the same picking pattern through that. From when you change your then you go to an F. I mean, you can do the D F. I usually just go to that just because it's such a throwaway part, and it's a picking thing. But anything, and it's the same thing, except you're gonna add a little bit more to it. So that's the same kind of but instead of, so you're gonna pluck those two. Oh, hey, there we go. Yeah, see that? Kind of hard to see the strings, but and then instead of moving on, we'll just finish this part. So we'll do it from this angle so you can see. Then you're gonna go. Yeah. And that's easy because it's just the A and the D. But what you do over here is different. So you're gonna have I put my middle finger, but you can put any finger on the second fret of the A string. So you have that, and then you're just gonna strum. You're gonna pluck the A and the D, and then you're just gonna go to an A minor. Then this is the cool part. Yeah, so that's just open A, second fret. Well, not second fret, but you're gonna slide all the way up to the 8th and then go to the 7th. Then you're gonna start it over again. But then what I do, I could never pin down what Cage does, but basically what I do is, how do I do it? Yeah, I just kind of I keep the same that beginning, but I just kind of walk up it, I guess. And then you're gonna just do that with all of them. I don't really know how to explain it too well, but there you have it. I'll play through that whole part. Then on that part, once you end that, instead of plucking the F, you're gonna go to an F. And you're just strum it to a G to an A minor, and that'll lead us into the next part of the video. So again, once you're on that, remember F, G, A minor. Now this video's gone on for a minute longer than I like it to, but again, that's how I do it, and I may not be the best at teaching that because it's so, I have to say, oh well, this goes there, da, da, da. But enough excuses. If you do need to learn that part and I'm not teaching it well enough, I'll link in a video in the description just in case, so you can really get that fine tuned. Because I mean, if you want to learn the song, you want to learn it, good. And I mean, if you don't have a good teacher, so yeah, I will see you in the next video where we teach you the cool strumming things.